Your heart paces as you stand in your black gown, adorned with the tassels and accolades that you've earned the past 4 years. You're about to graduate high school. Where will you go? Are you going to go to college? Are you going to become that teacher, doctor, or lawyer you set out to be 4 years ago? Sadly, according to StateUniversity.com, 40% of college students who set foot in a higher institution of learning are going to fail miserably. And 75% of these are going to happen in the first 2 years. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Chris Stone. I will be giving you a couple points today and a few statistics persuading you to send your children or encourage them to go to the military instead of taking the more traditional approach to college. After researching the subject, I stand by my decision to enlist in the Marine Corps in June of 2008. I know from talking to you and a sort of audience analysis questionnaire that I performed before my speech that most of you oppose such an idea. But I asked you to listen with an open mind and listen as I persuade you to listen to the facts and statistics associated with going to college at a young age, trying to pay for college, and how the military can alleviate these problems. Teenagers are going to college at far too immature of an age to deal with living on their own. There are various factors that contribute to this, such as alcohol, underage drinking, and having sex at too young of an age without being married. According to the Center of Addiction and Substance Abuse, 60% of women who have acquired an STD have acquired it while they were intoxicated. And this age range is from 18 to 24 years old, half of which that age range is underage. So this shows that women as well as men are not able to listen to the local, federal, and state laws that have been set forth in the United States today. College statistics also show that 1 in 4 women have been raped or attempted to be raped in this college age range, anywhere from 18 to 24 years old. 55% of those women, the 1 in 4 that were raped, went back to that offender and admitted to having sex with them again. 31% of students who have missed a class have admitted that they were under the influence of a substance abuse drug, such as marijuana, cocaine, heroin, etc., etc., etc. According to these statistics, 22% said that they failed a crucial exam or essay. This means that they're costing their parents money as well as themselves money. These simple statistics show that the average 18, 19, 20, 21-year-old cannot handle the pressures and responsibilities and peer pressure that is associated with being on their own. But let's move on to the financial issues. According to collegeboard.com, college tuition ranges anywhere from $7,000 to $35,000 a year. Multiply this by 2 for an associate's degree and 4 by a bachelor's degree. You can see how it adds up. This doesn't include books, tuition, living expenses, etc. And college tuition is nearly 3 times the rate of the cost of average person to live, which could put education out of the hand for many people, such as the 47% of parents that they feel that they could not support their child if they wanted to go to college. Now that we've seen that children are too childish to go to college at a young age, and it may be financially out of their reach, I'll try to persuade you how the military can alleviate these problems. Most people don't know that there are 1.5 million people in public service today wearing these dog tags, fighting every day for the freedoms that you take for granted. As well as another 1 million serve in the reserve units and for the Department of Defense. That is 2.5 million people in this country, which is roughly about 1 in 4, 1 in 5 people serve in the military. Yeah. And another thing that most people don't know is the military offers 100% of tuition assistance towards military college classes, as well as certificates and other training. Enlisted Marines and officers can leave the military after 20, 24 years of service without ever paying a dime for college classes and leave with 2 or 3 associate's or bachelor's degrees. Basic training, job schools such as what they do in the military all counts for college credit. And there are military accredited colleges or ACE colleges that accept these military credits and give military service members the credit where credit is due. From the moment you stepped in the military, you're ingrained with discipline, responsibility, and maturity. You were told things such as, you will not do drugs, you will not abuse alcohol, you will not abuse your wife, you will not do all these things that you see on the 11 o'clock news every night that college students as well as full-grown adults do. We are held to a higher standard and caliber than civilians. We can get in trouble for just the smallest little thing. And because we need that mental maturity, that stability, and that tenaciousness to go out and fight our country's battles, to protect that freedom that you take for granted for every day. The ranks and chain of commands in the military also help a lot. I'm in charge of 4 or 5 other junior Marines that are subordinate to me. And I'm responsible for their welfare and make sure that they make right decisions, make sure that they stay on the path to success. And in conclusion, I will relay a couple more statistics to you to kind of hit it home. 1,700 college students will die in an alcohol-related incident this year. That is more deaths than the United States has suffered in the entire war in Iraq. This encompasses the 5 branches of service. It is an increasingly stubborn and troublesome economy, as we all know. The students cannot afford to pay for loans, or the loans that are associated with it, and there's only so many scholarships out there. And last but not least, it may be signing your life away for 4 or 5 years, but the rewards of being in the military far extend past your contract and your end of active service date. I hope that you see my point of view, and hope that you think a little bit higher of the military and how it can further your education. Whether you serve 4 or 40 years, you'll be able to achieve your life goals in a more mature and a more safer manner. And if anybody has any questions, you can see me after the speech. Again, my name is Chris Stone, and today I talked about how college students are too immature to go to college, how it's hard to pay for the college, and how the military can alleviate these problems. I thank you for your time, and you have a great day.